People often ask me, what's the basic job of being a citizen? How do we know how to build a healthy, thriving democracy? The answer is actually simple, and it comes in a very concise form in the second sentence of the Declaration of Independence. Let me remind you of what's in that sentence. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principle, and organizing its power in such form as to them shall seem most likely to effect their safety and happiness. Most people don't remember the sentence is that long, but it really is. It moves from our individual rights. Some examples among these rights are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It's not a complete list. The sentence moves from that set of individual rights to our collective safety and happiness. We build government to secure our rights in order to achieve together our safety and happiness. But the sentence also holds in it a basic lesson about what it means to be a citizen, what our job is. It is the right of the people, whenever a government is not securing our rights, to alter it. How do we do that? We have to institute new government, laying its foundation on principle and organizing the powers of government in such form as to us seem most likely to affect our safety and happiness. There are two parts to the job of citizenship, in other words. Principle and understanding how to organize the powers of government. What are your basic commitments? What values guide you? What values do you want to see made real in the world? What are the basic rights? Life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. Again, those were examples. What else belongs on that list? Health, perhaps? And then when you think about what your core commitments are, when you've answered them, when you understand your core values, then you have to be able to say how to organize the powers of government so as to secure them. How do we structure our political institutions? That's a question of our laws. It's a question of how we organize our institutions. It's a question of how we set up the levers of power that secure our rights and bring us our safety and happiness. Those two things together, a foundation of principle and understanding how to organize the powers of government, are the basic tasks of citizenship. This means, though, that the hard work of citizenship always has to begin by clarifying your values. What is the foundation of principle that motivates you? What are your core commitments? Start there, and you're on the way to doing your job as a citizen.